If you had to choose between this tripod and this tripod, which one would you honestly choose? Now, it would most likely be this one right here. And why is that? It's most likely because this tripod in comparison to this one is a lot more useful. It's more functional. It's going to make your job as recording videos a lot more easier. And it actually even follows you, believe it or not. But that is just the beginning of product innovation. Now, this is an extreme example of product innovation, or simply making an existing product more useful and improving upon the existing product and making it more convenient for customers who use that product. And so with that being said, there are many different forms of product innovation, or simply making the product more unique, increasing its perceived value, and just making it different from all the products on Amazon. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys real life examples of what product innovation looks like, and specifically how you guys can brainstorm ideas for your current product that you're trying to sell on Amazon and really innovate it and make it different from all the other products out there. Now, I absolutely need to stress that if you plan on being successful on Amazon and putting products out on Amazon.com, that it is absolutely vital that you have a product innovation strategy and that you actually differentiate your product from all of the other products on Amazon.com. And so I also want to stress that product differentiation and innovation is not as difficult as you may think it is. Now, don't worry, innovations do not need to be this complex. This was just an example. Please don't make your product this complex. Now, why do we even need to focus on product innovation in the first place? So let's quickly start from the beginning. When you decide that you want to sell on Amazon and you start doing product research, and let's say you find a potential market to go into and you see a couple sellers selling a product and it's not too competitive, there's low reviews, there's not that many people in there, but they're still ahead of you. Now you decide that you want to enter that specific market, and the best case scenario is that there are 5 to 10 people ahead of you. Even though they have low reviews, they still have reviews and they are ahead of you. So we fast forward a month or two down the line, your product is launched and I am your customer. I'm on Amazon, I'm browsing, looking through all the products, and I see your product. I see all the other 5 to 10 competitors who are ahead of you in reviews. And I'm thinking to myself, am I going to choose the 0 review product, or am I going to choose the 700 review product? Now, honestly, I'm going to choose the product that has the most reviews if there's no other difference in the product itself. Because for any given product, the more reviews it has equals more social proof. That means people have left positive reviews on the product. And so for future customers, they see that this product is highly rated, which will once again allow the customer to purchase and trust that product. And that's why it's common sense that when there's 2 of the exact same products selling on Amazon, but one has 0 reviews and one has 700 reviews, that we're going to purchase the 700 reviewed product. Unless the 0 review cup is different. Let's say that this one makes you live forever when you drink from it, this one doesn't. Then we're going to be forced to buy this one now. And the only reason why we would ever choose the low review product over the high review product is if this product is different, has a higher sense of perceived value, is innovative, and once again will solve our problems more than this one will. So that is why product innovation is so key, because it allows you late entry into certain markets while still having success because your product is different. Please don't make them this complex. Please don't. Now, these are just some of the ways you can innovate a product. Number 1, offering more value than your competitors. Number 2, changing a feature of the product that makes the customer's user experience with your product better than all the other ones out there. This could be with the design, the materials, the function, the quality of the product. There's multiple ways you can do this, even the color of the product. You could also have a user guide or ebook for your product so that it's very simple and easy to use. You can include an app with your product. You can bundle the product with something that's going to be very, very closely used with that product. You can also change the packaging of the product and the style of the product so that it looks like a more premium version than it really is. There really is no cap on the different ways you can innovate a product and make it more unique and more suited for your customer and different from all the other products out there on Amazon. But once again, it's going to be product specific, and the more time you spend into thinking about how you're going to actually have an incredible product offering that's different than everybody else's, and that's going to allow your customer to see that through your listing, the more unique your product will essentially be on Amazon. Now we're going to hop onto my laptop where I'm going to show you guys real life examples of product innovations, and more importantly, give you guys practical tips you can use right now to basically be able to innovate any product you're thinking about selling on Amazon, and these specific steps you need to take before you find your specific innovation. All right, guys, the very first example is a yoga mat. And so for this listing, we have 54,000 reviews. And so imagine if you're just, let's just type in the search yoga mat, and we can see all of the different yoga mats that are selling that are going to be a ton of reviews. So once again, 54,000 reviews, 5,000, 2,000, 700 reviews. These are sponsored once again. 54,000, 33,000, 2,000, 8,000. It's just gonna be very, very hard to compete in this category of yoga mats because they have tens and tens of thousands. So how could we actually think outside the box, even for a big category like this? Well, we have a yoga mat with, once again, bundled with things that are close to used together. So we have resistance bands, we have a Y strap or whatever, and then we have a carrying case. Now this is just an example of when you bundle things closer together. This may or may not be what you want to do because sometimes people don't actually want to work out and have resistance, they just want to simply stretch. But once again, this is still going to have more perceived value and be more valuable to a customer who's trying to buy a yoga mat because once again it has yoga mat plus all the other essential items. Now to take it even further, if we had a yoga mat with, once again, all the different yoga moves. Now this person thought outside the box, and once again, if they were just trying to simply sell the same yoga mat that everyone else is already selling, and there's guys who have 54,000 reviews, it's going to be, impossible to really rank and competing against those big guys. But once again, this product is different. They have all the different stretches from standing to, the leg swing to, the squat, whatever all it is. There's just so many different moves that you have on this mat. And overall, the sense of perceived value that a girl who wants to do yoga can simply see all the moves and then basically do yoga and have a video by video instructional, blueprint of what to do makes it very easy to see the value in that and ultimately buy it. And then we also see that it has, instructional yoga mat as the little product packaging that gives you a little more value. You can actually see yourself, carrying it with the little tote bag. But once again, they went above selling a yoga mat and they thought outside the box. And this is where your creative mind can come into. And for certain products, it will look different. For other products, it'll be more intuitive. But once again, it's going to be product specific. But you have to be thinking outside the box and thinking that I'm not going to sell the same thing, but I'm going to enhance my customers' experience with using the product and make their job of using the product that much more easy and simple to do. Now, the second example is the blender bottle. We've all seen these in Walmart, the blender bottle, the company who has the blender bottle trademarked. And so it comes with, the blender bottle plus, a bunch of other stuff. But once again, this is a standard blender bottle. And you can come on Amazon and try to compete against this company by just selling a simple plastic blender bottle. But they have 15,000 reviews, they're Amazon's choice. And so it's going to be very hard, once again, to sell the exact same item unless you are unique. So we have the Gila Mix store, whatever it is. But it's going to basically be a blender bottle that's going to mix your protein powder for you or whatever you have in this bottle. And so it's a no-brainer if you are lazy and you don't want to mix it yourself, or if you just want to see, how this could work for you, if it's cool, whatever, But they have a blender bottle that's going to mix it for you, and so that is very innovative. Now, another example of this is going to be a blender bottle with a stainless steel, basically a stainless steel case that allows it to be weatherproof. You can put, coffee, you can put protein, you can put water, you can put tea, whatever it is in here, you can put in here, and it's going to hold the temperature for a long time. And it also has a carrying case. So let's say, like right here, this picture, you can see that the top can also be carried like this. And so you don't have to hold it like this all the time. You can actually carry it, which makes the usability of the product more useful for the customer. Now, they thought outside the box, and this is actually a person on Shark Tank, and they make millions every single year selling this single product through Amazon and through their own brand store, whatever, their own iShaker.com, their store. And so once again, I want to drill this point home that for every product, it's going to be slightly different. Now, where do we actually start in terms of thinking of how we want to actually innovate a product that we're thinking about selling? I'm glad you asked. The very first step is identifying which product you want to sell. If you're interested in a product research tutorial, then check the description. I have a whole product research playlist where I give you guys steps on exactly what to do for product research. Now, once we find our product that we're trying to sell, for this example, we'll use Orbeez gun. When we hit search, we're going to have a bunch of different products. Now, this is a super trendy, at least it's right now, a very high searches for this Orbeez gun. It's basically where you shoot these little beads out and you play with your friends, whatever. Now, if we look past the sponsor, we can see that this product is doing horrible. Now, this is where we can actually capitalize on the negative and the positive reviews for different products. So we want to scroll down and we can see that once again, the reviews are trash, 3.5 stars, 3.5 stars, 3.5 stars. We have, a couple of sponsors that are doing okay. We have 3 stars, 3.5, 4 stars. So basically everything is really bad. We have 1.5 stars right here. And so what you want to do is you want to look at a couple of listings and see the common trends between each listing. So we'll just start, for example, by clicking on one of the ones that has high reviews, but that has low review rating. So if we click on this one that has 480 reviews with an average of 3.4 stars, and if we click on the 1 stars, we can see exactly why people are not happy with this product. So we have same as other. Instructions says turn power on, showing a switch. There's no switch. Doesn't even have a switch. Do not buy. Product is a scam. I bought it, came in pieces, didn't work. So mad. Works only first time. So there's a bunch of issues with this product. And so what we would need to do is, once again, we want to compile all of the issues for our products. So we want to, open up an Excel spreadsheet. And now obviously for electronics and products like this that are super, cheaply built, there's going to be more issues. But for your specific product, there may be less issues, but you want to go through at least 3 to 5 listings on Amazon, the top listings, and even listings that are not the top listing, but kind of in the middle, and just find all the common trends with the product, what the issues are, why it's bad. You want to spend 1 to 2 hours in whatever market you're trying to sell, compiling all the issues with the product and the specific good things about the product. What do people like about the product? And you want to have all this data for your specific innovation. And so most of the people selling this product are selling crappy versions. Now, if we look at one that's actually good, which I found, he basically has a 5-star rating. And so he has 231 reviews. He has a good product. It's made very well. He probably spent extra money contacting multiple manufacturers, getting multiple samples, going through the whole ends of the process in terms of product sourcing, getting a really high quality product. He has an amazing box, once again, that makes the perceived value of the product better, plus a good product, and he's making a lot of money. And so it's just very, very, it just drills home the point that once you have quality product and you sell quality products, you fix the intended customers' pain points, what they're complaining about the product for, why they returned it, why they want their money back, and you fix all these issues, and you offer a premium version that is better, fixes all the issues, and that expounds upon what the product is. In this case, he has a box as well. It comes with 30,000 different beads, and it comes with multiple scopes and everything else that you would probably need as a young kid trying to shoot your friends with this play gun. And you do all that, then your listing is going to be unmatched, and it's going to be here for years to come, and it's really, really going to profit you a lot of money. But you have to do the research, and you have to do your due diligence first before you launch your product. We're not launching the same product. We're fixing the problems, and we're making a better version of the product. When it comes to figuring out what the negative reviews are, it can be very tedious and a long process, but Helium 10 X makes this process very simple. If we click on this listing, right, and we come to the Helium 10 Chrome extension, what we can do is basically come to the review insights right here. And basically it's going to give us all the trends for the low reviews. So basically we put our filters in, we come into select ratings. So we'll do 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars, and we'll basically extract the reviews. And so it's going to basically dive into this listing and see all of the reviews and what they're saying. So the top phrases we have are stopped working, not worth, stopped working after, it stopped working, bought this for, less than, very disappointed. So people are disappointed and the product stopped working. So it's either an electrical issue or whatever, but for every product that you're trying to sell, it's not going to be electrical. Most products you sell probably aren't going to be. So for your specific product, we will once again have the top phrases. So for a different product, it's going to be different, but basically you can see all of the issues with the product and figure out exactly what the main issues are in an instant without looking at all the reviews one by one. And that's why Helium 10 is very, very powerful and important, because it allows you to access all this valuable information in a matter of seconds, basically. So you can easily go down each listing inside the specific category you're trying to sell in a matter of seconds and extract all the information, copy these into an Excel spreadsheet, and you can have all the information, all the good reviews, all the negative reviews. You don't want to just do it for the negative reviews. You also want to click on the 5-star reviews, which in this case, there may not really be any, there might be actually fake reviews, but you want to double down on what people are saying they like about their product, because some products will be good. And so for the top products in a specific market are going to be the 4.5 stars and above. And so you want to see what those products are doing well and double down on that product, and make sure when you order samples from your manufacturer in China that your product meets all the top remarks that people are happy about their product for. And if it doesn't, then you need to contact the manufacturer and make sure he fixes that issue. You want to be mindful of the negative reviews and the positive reviews, using them together to basically craft a unique premium version of the product that you're going to release that's going to be different than everyone else's, and that's going to blow everybody else out the water. If you got any value out of this video, then make sure to smash the like button and let me know down below in the comments what you want to see me cover next. And also subscribe, because I release multiple step-by-step videos every single week showing you how to sell on Amazon. And with all that being said, make sure that you're innovating and make sure that you're crafting a different product and not putting the same product out on Amazon that already exists, unless you're gonna be wasting your time and money. And so with all that being said, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.